From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Monday, March 14th, 2016. Silver is trading at $15.60 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,255 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $417. Antiwar.com reports Turkey's army confirmed a flurry of airstrikes against northern Iraq on Saturday, claiming to have killed at least 67 people, all of them labeled Kurdish militants. The strikes targeted several towns known to have a PKK presence. During the ceasefire between Turkey and the PKK, much of the Kurdish separatist group relocated to Iraq as part of the deal, pending negotiations. When Turkey abandoned the ceasefire last year, they started attacking both the Kurdish southeast of Turkey and northern Iraq. Turkey also announced the expansion of their 24/7 military curfews into additional Kurdish towns around the Iraqi border, fueling an exodus of civilians from towns which will, under the curfew, be under constant attack by military snipers. Turkey has come under growing criticism from human rights groups for its use of curfews, which have cut off civilians trapped in those towns from basic aid and barring wounded civilians trapped within from escaping to receive medical aid. Turkey, for its part, insists everyone in the towns is a terrorist. For nearly 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and have permanently removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co. UPI reports a Palestinian teacher who specializes in helping children traumatized by violence was awarded the $1 million Global Teacher Prize on Sunday, beating 8,000 applicants worldwide to take the top honors. Hanan al-Rub grew up in a Bethlehem refugee camp where she regularly witnessed and was exposed to violence. Years later, as a mother, she went into education as a career after her children were left traumatized by a shooting they witnessed on their way home from school. The Varki Foundation, based in Dubai, started the award last year. Rube uses approaches she developed to get through to children. Using her book, We Play and Learn, she focuses on developing trusting, respectful, honest, and affectionate relationships with her students and emphasizes the importance of literacy. Award organizers said she encourages her students to work together, pays close attention to individual needs, and rewards positive behavior. Her approach has led to a decline in violent behavior in schools, where this is usually a frequent occurrence. Nancy Atwell, an English teacher from Maine, was the first person to claim the prize last year. Are you an advocate for free market money? Do you promote Bitcoin as an alternative in a fiat-centric world? Then you need Spend-A-Bit in your arsenal, the search engine for things you can buy with Bitcoin. Spend-A-Bit aggregates millions of products from thousands of Bitcoin-enabled merchants. Keep your money in the free economy. Visit spendabit.co today. Bitcoin merchants, ask about our merchant suite to reach even more customers. Spendabit.co. Reuters reports federal prosecutors declined to bring charges against law enforcement officers in the United States facing allegations of civil rights violations in 96% of such cases between 1995 and 2015, according to an investigation by the Pittsburgh Tribune-Review. The newspaper examined nearly 3 million U.S. Justice Department records related to how the department's 94 U.S. attorneys' offices across the country and in U.S. territories, including Puerto Rico, handled civil rights cases against officers. The data included cases referred to the Justice Department by the Federal Bureau of Investigation and other agencies, as well as investigations that prosecutors opened on their own. Overall, prosecutors turned down 12,703 potential civil rights violations out of 13,233 total complaints. By contrast, prosecutors rejected only about 23% of referrals in all other types of criminal cases. The findings could bolster arguments by activists who claim police officers are rarely held criminally responsible for their misconduct. According to the Tribune-Review, the most common reasons that prosecutors cited for declining to bring civil rights cases against officers were weak or insufficient evidence, lack of criminal intent, and orders from the Justice Department. 11 districts in the United States saw no civil rights prosecutions brought against any officers out of 240 referrals. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.